Today's test was to compare performance results between the Delkevic downpipe and the standard downpipe on the Royal Enfield Hunter. Changing them over was made more difficult by a stud that wanted to screw out of the head rather than the domed nut coming undone, and a struggle to remove the O2 sensor connector from its bracket to avoid twisting those tiny fragile wires when it was unscrewed. Here are the two pipes side by side. I can tell you that, unsurprisingly, the Delkevic pipe is a lot lighter than the standard Royal Enfield one, but then the Royal Enfield one does contain the catalytic converter. I also think it may be double walled to keep the noise down. There are differences in diameter. The external diameter of the pipes are different, as is the internal diameter on the outlet. In the places where it matters, here and where the silencer goes, they should be okay though. Now it's time to see if it fits. This is the oxygen sensor of the Hunter. I can't tell you how long it took me to actually work out how to get this off the bracket, but there's a little tag here that you press down and then it slides off really easily. Much easier if you're doing this with the tank off, but from underneath you can't see this bit, but it's there. Press it down, you can pull it off, and then you can disconnect your oxygen sensor. Well, there it is. It's on. The O2 sensor is on and connected up. I'm not sure how well this pipe fits around the curves of the engine. It looks a bit gappy, but it's on and we're ready to give it a try. There it is, connected to the standard silencer. None of the covers are on at the moment because I'm going to try and do back-to-back testings with this downpipe and the standard one, and I will have to change it over parked up in a car park. So I want to make my life as easy as possible. But there it is. We're going to start it up in a minute, see how it sounds. We're back from another run with the Draggy. This is the app on the phone, and those are the last 4 runs that I did today. So we've been busy testing exhaust downpipes and the air filter again, just to see if that corroborated the results we had the first time round. So at the moment the bike is now back to standard. I've got lots of numbers to look at. It will be interesting to see what the figures show. And here are those all important results. So again, it was a standard 30 to 50 mile an hour third gear roll-on test, all with the standard silencer, but with different combinations of downpipe and a retest of the air filter setup just to see if it really made the difference that we'd measured before. So here are the times. So this is with the Delkevic downpipe and the DNA air filter setup, giving an average of 4.45 seconds. We then switch to the standard downpipe with the DNA air filter setup with an average of 4.59 seconds, which makes the Delkevic pipe 0.14 seconds quicker than the standard pipe. We then repeated the experiment we did before and put the standard air filter in with the standard downpipe and got an average of 5 seconds, which today meant that the DNA air filter setup was 0.41 seconds quicker than the standard air filter, which is pretty close to the 0.45 that we measured before. So it seems that the air filter really is making a difference, and the pipe makes a difference too, although not that much. So adding this up, when fitted with the Delkevic downpipe and the DNA air filter setup, the bike is 0.55 seconds quicker than standard in this 30 to 50 mile an hour test.